Hey again, Scorcho. I love that name, Scorcho. I am Scorcho. You'll never defeat me, Superman, for I am Scorcho. You know, I'm really glad that everyone didn't ask questions as good as yours, because if they did, I'd have had to make like 20 videos to answer all the fucking questions. How would I console someone who is grieving for a lost loved one? Well, I don't think it's necessary to lie to someone and say, "Oh, they're in a better place. They're in heaven now with Jesus," because no one really believes that. I mean, if Christians really believed that their loved ones were going off to heaven, they wouldn't react with sadness when people died. They would say, "Yes! Finally, Dave's in heaven. I'm so glad for him. God finally called him up there. He's up there in the clouds with Jesus, walking hand in hand in the city of gold." But people don't do that. They cry, and they're like, "Oh, I can't believe he's gone." So even the Christians don't seem to have much faith in that department. And if you watch my last video, I shed my doubts on whether Christians have faith at all. It's kind of bizarre. It just seems to me like that we don't need that. I mean, the things that we need to do to console someone don't consist of making up stories. They consist of letting them know we're there for them. And, you know, I think that the best thing you can do probably is make someone laugh. If you can, you know, you just have to lighten their mood as much as you possibly can, because it's really the darkest times that anyone can go through, really. So if you can get them to crack a smile, that's, you know, you've done what you can for them, I think. But if you're not a funny person naturally, then I think just letting them know that you're there if they need anything. But really, that can get kind of annoying, you know. "Oh, I'm here if you need anything. I'm so sorry for your loss. So sorry for your loss. So sorry for your loss. Sorry for your loss. Sorry for your loss." You know, all that shit. And then you get tired of hearing about your fucking loss, you know, because it's just so empty coming from people. It just feels so empty. Like they can't even fucking imagine your sorrow and pain because it's your fucking loss. It's not their loss. So it can kind of make you angry. So I think that one thing that we should introduce to the grieving process for the people who feel like they need it is just when someone walks up to you, they say, "I'm sorry for your loss," and you tell them, "Go fuck yourself." And they, "Oh," and they walk away. And I think that would really help, because I think that a lot of people really need that. They just need to be able to tell people to fuck off and die when they're up there talking about how sorry they are for their loss and such. That'd make me feel a lot better. My personal thing about grieving, the way I grieve is kind of different than the way most people do, I think. I wouldn't know because no one really important to me has died, but that's because there's so few people that are really important to me that it doesn't really affect me much. But I would say that the best thing I can do is just to be, I'd like, you know, just go headlong into, instead of trying to avoid the darker territory, I just go headlong into it with my fangs bared and my fists ready and just, you know, start screaming and getting pissed off. I mean, you know, I don't think I want to deal with things, "Oh God, I'm so sad, God, no, Sally, no." But I disagree with your statement about atheists giving a lot more thought to death. I don't really think about it very much at all. I mean, every once in a while, I'll have one of those sleepless nights where I'll just lie in bed like, "I'm going to be dead one day. Everything I think, everything I feel will be gone. I'm never going to sleep again." And then I go to sleep and it's fine. So, you know, it's not a big deal. I mean, it's part of life. It always has been. It's going to happen to every single fucking person. You watching this video right now, you're dead. You just don't know it yet. And, you know, we're all going to die. And it's, I mean, just the fact that everyone has to do it, I think, kind of comforts me a little. I mean, it's just like, you know, it's like anything else. It's like puberty. It's like getting old and you die. You know, that's just something that happens. I mean, it's not extremely pleasant, but once it's over with, you don't care anymore. You're not there. It's just, you know, you're just boop, gone. So, you know, and your memory lives on, and you live on through your works and whatever you did in your life, and people will remember you for however long your life warranted being remembered, and then your history. Peace. the fuck?